Yeah, so I think with me, because my dad was my coach and I've always been in that kind of mindset where this is my career, everything was quite serious from a young age. I think that's why I did have that quite a lot of success at a young age, because I was that far ahead in terms of like my training and my mindset and all that kind of stuff. So I think my first English schools, it was a weird one. I mean, I won it, which was great. I did long jump. But like every morning, my dad made me do like circuits before breakfast. Like it was intense. It wasn't like,
your circuits were breakfast.
Basically. Yeah. It wasn't like, I'll go to English schools and see how I do. It was like, you're going to English schools and you're going to do well. Like, yeah, I think so. Yeah, it was weird. I think that's why I feel like I've been in the sport for so long, because it has been very serious from a very young age.
Yeah.
So yeah, but I say it was really serious. It was fun as well. I mean, like English schools, UK school games, all the Southern champs, like
UK school games.
UK school games is the best time ever.
Wow, you're taking it back some years.
Yeah, and that was the end of season as well. That was always in September time. So you've been on holiday. You're back. I think you're back at school.
Yeah.
And then you go away for a week.
You are back at school.
By the time I was like, this is great.
Because that's normally either the middle of September or towards like the end of September. Yeah. So, but there was always good performances. Like I always remember seeing it, and the performances were almost mirrored of like maybe England champs or something. Yeah. So
because a lot of people like go into it thinking, whatever happens in my season, this day is just for me to enjoy.
Yeah.
Like, people didn't really care, but they're just like, I'm just going to perform, and if I get PB at the end of the season, happy days.
Exactly.
So did you go English schools every year throughout your junior career?
No, so I think I only did English schools twice.
Okay.
Or maybe 3 times. All those times I did long jump. And the last time I did it was 2013, which was the same year as World Youths.
Okay.
And I think I got 3 no jumps, so that was good. That was a good time.
English schools or
both?
Oh.
So yeah.
Okay, talk us through that. So first international champs.
Yeah.
3 no jumps. That's got to be tough mentally.
Yeah.
Was your dad there for this competition?
Yeah. So I went to World Youth for heptathlon. I think I was maybe ranked in the top. I think I was meant to get a medal at that champs. Like it was crazy. Like went there. Everyone was like, "Oh, you're gonna win." Had like press conference and stuff. Like it was very intense. And then I was leading after day 1 jump 190 in the high jump at like I think I was maybe 16 or 17. And then jumped at World Champs.
It's fine. It happens. It happens.
So that was like all mad, and then the next day long jump 3 no jumps, and that was just over. Like that wasn't too great.
So having gone in knowing that, okay, if I perform to the best of my abilities, I can get a medal, and then that happens to you, like, how did that affect you going forward? Like, did that kind of spur you on more, or did you kind of like sit in the dungeons for a bit of your mind?
More circus training in the morning.
Yeah, exactly. I think it affected me because I almost felt like I did it to myself, because I'd shown like a few weeks before English schools, I'd done the same thing, and then I hadn't really learned from it. I've been, okay, cool, pushed it aside, and then did the same thing again, which was hard. And then obviously having all that pressure from other people, from like the media and from like the team and stuff, and then extra pressure for myself, my family and everything. I think it was all a lot. And then the next year I had World Juniors, and the same thing was like kind of happening again. I had a really good high jump, like everything was going well. Then long jump the next day, and I was like, this needs to go well. Like I was like, I couldn't even think about anything else. All I was thinking about was like, if this long jump goes well, then the rest of it's gonna be fine. And then luckily it did. I didn't jump amazingly, but like I got points, so that's all that mattered.
I mean, I suppose you get to that point where it's like, you know what, the last few times that I've done this at majors has not been great for me. Yeah. But you know, if I get something, it's better than nothing.
Yeah.
But on the board.
At the same time, I suppose you mentally you're still like, but I still need something decent, because I need this amount of points to stay in that position. Yeah. So with all those things going on, your brain must be firing like crazy at that point in time. But you won. So off the back of that, did things start to change for you track and field wise? Because obviously sponsors start hollering and then you get interviews here, you get interviews there. Like, when did it start becoming more of a big thing and you started noticing your free time start dwindling?
That was mad. That champs was such good championships. I mean, Oregon was amazing. The team was so good as well. Like, we had a really strong team, few medals, and everything about the champs was really good. And then I think after, obviously, I think I signed with Nike either that year or the year before, who have like really helped my career. And just so many different things happening. I think I was so young. I think it must have been 17, and I'd achieved so much. And then I think a couple of years later, it all kind of hit me, and I was like, whoa. What was it?
May I have your attention, please? A fire has been reported. Please leave the building immediately.
Oh my God.
Hey guys, apologies. We had a fire alarm, which wasn't actually a fire alarm, so we had to leave, come back, swam, change. There's now jackets in the chair. So picking up where we left off, we were talking about sponsors and how it affected Morgan's life going forward. So Morgan, would you please
carry on?
Even if we backtrack a little bit, it's fine.
After Oregon, there was like that whole like season was so mad. I went to IWF Awards, went to like sports personality, like went to so many different things which I just never even thought I'd be at. Got Red Bulls, a sponsor, Nike, like everything was just mad, to be honest. I think I put a lot of expectation on myself after that. I was like, okay, so I've won it like at 17, so when the next one comes around in 2016, like I'm gonna win that, and then I'm gonna like get an Olympic. I think in my head I was like, right, okay.
Stage one complete, stage two.
Yeah, exactly. And I was like, I think that's the thing about like when you're younger, you just like PB every single week, and everything's just so easy because you're like, okay, cool, just do a little bit of harder training, and then that next thing will happen, and it gets to a stage where it's like, that's not always going to be how track is. I think it's taken me a few years to kind of actually be happy with. So I jumped 194 this year, which is the same jump I jumped in 2014, and like when I jumped it this year, I was so happy, whereas anyone looking at that could be like, yeah, but she jumped that when she was 17, like she should be better than that now. But yeah, it's just such like a process. When I'm stepping in, 30 bottles of the Zoom till I'm sentimental. I had to